Hi everyone! So what I've got here is a brand new piece of merchandise that's just come out. It was made by, if you can make it out there, the Good Smile Company. And the Good Smile Company, they make these small little figures that you can pose and display in various different ways. And they actually made one based off Sonic. And I've got to say, it's pretty awesome. So let's give you a look at the box first of all. Sorry about the reflection there. You can see Sonic in there, Sonic the Hedgehog and Japanese writing. I'm guessing this is the number on the various line of this type of figure that they do. Got the side of the box here, Sonic and Sonic running. And back of the box, got Sonic in various poses. And yes, all this stuff, as you can see, the gates, the emerald and the item box, they come with this figure. And we got more Japanese text down there. And there's the other side of the box. Okay, so I think we should open this up and take a look at what it's like. Okay then, so now I've got most of the tape off everything, I figured I'd just show you quickly what it was like instead of trying to faff about unboxing the whole lot. First thing we got here is a little set of instructions. I can't read any of it, unfortunately, it's all in Japanese, but it looks like it's just a part list of all the various different accessories that comes with it. And here you've got what I think is going to be stuff like safety notices, maybe assembly instructions. But that's that. And then you've got this, and this is your figure and all the various parts that come with it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out the figure and just going to put some of it together so you can see what it looks like. Okay then, so I've just brought the camera down a bit so you can see the figure a little better. This is one brilliant figure, I really love this. The design of it is quite unique as well. It's almost like a fusion of classic and modern Sonic. It is modern Sonic in design, obviously there's the green eyes there. But there's just something about him which reminds me so much of classic Sonic. And I don't think it's the actual size of the figure being quite small. There's something else, I can't quite put my finger on it. But it's a really well made figure. It's quite heavy. I'm not sure what type of plastic it's made from, but it's really good quality plastic. It's much, well, I don't want to say it's much better than the stuff Jazzwares uses in case it's the same stuff, but it does feel better. It's kind of reminds me a bit like First Four figure statues in terms of the material. But the figure is pretty top heavy, so you've got to balance it just right, otherwise it probably will fall over. And one thing I have noticed is that the joints on the arms, they kind of come off very easy, so it is pretty much a display piece only. You can't really play with it too much. But if they just released this figure like this, it would be a pretty cool figure. It is pretty cool, I really like it. But something really awesome about this figure is that you can customize it in pretty much any way you want. And now, we call your nightmares, children. If this, oh no, its head came off! Yeah, you can actually change body parts, and if you have any other figures from the Good Smile Company, you can completely customize them in all manner of crazy ways. But I'll show you what I mean by you can customize this. Have a good look at this image. Okay, so do you see what the change is? Yep, it's the face. What you can do with these figures is you can actually change the entire facial expression. So you can actually remove the eyes and the mouth area, and you can replace it with something else. And this is another face piece that comes with it. It's just a weird, crazy grin. And here's the original one. This was the piece that was actually on it when I bought it, when it came. But what I like about this is that you can, if you just change the figure ever so slightly, it's literally in the most subtle way, it kind of looks really, really sad now. Oh, sad. Ooh, angry Sonic. He kind of looks angry there. See what I mean? When you look at him face on like that, he looks kind of sad. But just turn him to the side like that, he looks kind of angry and almost ready for action in a weird way. So yeah, there's stuff like that you can do. Like I already said, the arms are also the arms come off pretty easily. They're like that. But that's okay, because again, you can actually change the arms. There's different pieces for the arms as well with this. And the figure also comes with its own clear stand. So you can plug this into his back. Oh, can I do it? Yes, like that. So he'll actually stand up a bit better. And again, just by doing that alone, it looks, you know, slightly different to the pose I showed you earlier on. In fact, even if you play with his arms a little bit, you see it just very slightly changes the expression or the thinking that's going through his head. And again, if you suppose you can just change the head slightly, whoops, or knock the arm off like I just did. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm just going to build up a couple of scenes using the actual setting that comes with it. What pose do you reckon this is? Okay then, so as you can see, all what I did was just adjust the angle of this hand, and I put a thumbs up hand. So already you can see that the figure's changed dramatically by just that one simple change. But our scene looks a bit boring now in the yellow cardboard zone, so let's make it a bit more interesting. If I just move that back a bit, let's say we put a ring in there. Yeah, because there's rings in the zones, isn't there? So yeah, it actually comes with a stand and a see-through thing, and you can put a ring in there. So when you put this on your shelf from a distance, it will actually look like the ring is suspended in midair. But I'm not so sure, so why don't we put a Chaos Emerald in his hand? If I can get it to balance there, maybe? Yep. There we go, maybe remove that. So yeah, thumbs up, I got an emerald, hooray! Maybe put that back there a bit. And of course, if he's got an emerald, he must have been... He's going to want to hit a checkpoint, so just in case he gets hit by something bad next time. So yeah, there we can see. That looks pretty cool. What else can we throw in there? Let's have a look what there is in the rest of the box. Alright then, so as you can see, I've added an extra life box for him, which is always good. You can never have too many extra lives. And whilst I had the video paused there for a moment, I discovered that the emerald, because I wasn't sure when I first put it on here, will actually stay in his hand the right way up. Hey, thumbs up, Sonic. Now, there are other pieces that come with this that I haven't shown you, like there's various different arms, and there are other actual item boxes that you can use. Yeah, this item box does actually come apart, and you can actually change the image that's in there so it looks like it's something different. There's also a foot running one as well. Well, the speed boosters. And there's a different arm piece, there's a different leg piece, there's 3 other hands that you haven't seen. But one thing that I thought looks really cool is if you actually have some other little figures, like here I have one of the original Tommy Badnik figures that you couldn't really do much. They actually look pretty cool when you put them in here. So yeah, these do not come with this, obviously, but it looks quite cool. It does oddly fit in with the scene, and yeah, obviously it'd be great if I actually had a Green Hill Zone cardboard thing. But another figure which I think would look pretty cool is the Jazzwares Motorbug. Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know, I think it probably could fit in somehow. Let's move that to the side. Let's just take that out for a second. Let's see, does this work? Well, maybe not that much, but I suppose there's other badniks that come with the Jazzwares toys that might fit. But I think this looks pretty good. The old Tommy figures, they fit in here quite well. I'm not sure about the Motorbug. I kind of like it, but at the same time I don't. However, as I've shown you here, why I did this was it was basically just to show you that with all the accessories you get with this, you can make the scene, you can display it so it looks really, really cool, and of course you can play around with it so it looks slightly different. Do these things move? No, I don't know. Oh, they do move! Check this out. Oh, this one's going to be a bit stiff. Yeah, so those actually change direction as well. Yes, I know, thumbs up, Sonic. Wow, so that was pretty cool and a nice surprise. Do they actually turn around? No, they don't. So yeah, that was quite a nice surprise there. Yeah, but you can also bring in other figures as well to actually build up a scene, and you can even do things like this. Okay then, so whilst the perspective here isn't that great, you kind of get the idea of what I was trying to go for. Because this figure comes with a stand here, and yeah, you can actually move this stand into the various different holes that are on it. You can make it look like Sonic is actually spin attacking something. And if you were going to display this on a shelf, maybe you could actually put another action figure opposite it. In this case, I've got my old Gamma figure, and it doesn't look that great because obviously you're looking at it through. I'm looking at it through the camera, and you're looking at it on the TV straight on. But you could position this in a way so it does actually look like Sonic is spin attacking Gamma. And I just think it's something really cool that you could do if you wanted to be really creative with this. And again, you could build up the scenes slightly, maybe chuck in a couple of badniks here and there as well. I don't know, you could just play around with it so you get quite a cool little display image, because obviously this is designed to be displayed and not really played with. But I just think it's a really, really cool thing you can do, just to play around with it and be a bit more inventive, really. So yeah, actually, you don't even really need Sonic figures there. I mean, put a BioShock Big Daddy there or something, or heck, even an old Terminator figure, or the Ghostbusters, who knows. Okay then, so as you can see, I've put him in another pose here. Finger up there. Tried to make it look like that classic pose that we've seen countless times again. And yeah, just put a ring in there for the sake of it. What do I think of this figure? Well, what can I say? The figure is incredible. It's definitely one of the best figures that's out there. I love the fact that it's so customizable, the fact that you can just do things like change the facial expressions, change the hands, you can even change like the different arms on it. I've put the other arm on so it's actually bent at the elbow here and goes up. I love the fact that there's actually real objects with it, like the item box and even the post checkpoint thing here. The figure is really, really well made. It's one of the best made figures I've got. Paint job is also really good. The only negative thing I've got about it is that it's very easy to actually take the pieces off. Like there, I just took the head off. They do come off very easily when you're changing the poses, and it can be a little bit annoying. But otherwise, this is absolutely fantastic. I love this figure. I think it's brilliant. And the fact as well that even if you change, like, say, the facial expression, just like little changes in the actual position of the body of the figure itself, the body language that comes off this is just incredible. You could come up with tons of poses for this, just however you wanted. But yeah, it is strictly a display figure. There's no way you could really play around with this figure. Not very well, because things like the arms would keep falling off. But I definitely recommend this figure. Definitely pick this up if you can find one. It is absolutely fantastic. And I guess that's all there is to say. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed this figure and playing around with it, trying to come up with unique ways to show you. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish on just showing you some of the other fun things you can do with this. Thanks for watching again, guys. Goodbye.